What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from WatchACTV.com, the one channel on any online streaming platform where we adopt similar connections despite our differences. I had to switch that up because, you know, I'm not really on YouTube anymore. I'm on WatchACTV.com. Do you watch ACTV on iOS, Android, or Roku, or Fire Stick? Let me know right below. Anyways, I wanted to come on here real quick to talk about some specific things that I just feel compelled to talk about. So we're going to be running and shooting the gun, and it's just going to be what it is, right? But before I get into that, definitely follow me on all my social media platforms. If you are not currently following me on all my social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter at AConnectionTV, and go subscribe to Watch ACTV because that's where I'm doing majority of the things, okay? Of the things. Anyways, Bad Boys Club LA. I've been watching it to review it. I review it as Moolah on Watch ACTV. Go check that out. I came across the last episode, and I'm not even going to get into the whole fight and all that because it's irrelevant at this point. It happened like 8 years ago, and it is what it is. Everybody has their opinion, and everybody's entitled to it. But I want to talk specifically about Moolah's ignorance regarding trans people in his comments on Bad Boys LA. The only reason why I'm talking about this is because Moolah then has a segment where he's talking about how it's difficult to be black in America and how he is having to deal with some court cases and the police giving him a ticket even though the policeman was told not to, and he feels that he was only given the ticket because he was black. The ignorance of it all, the uneducated of it all, like what is the problem to where he can't find the similarities between both plights that he himself is putting his black brethren through and that he's going through, okay? The similarities are of this. They are both types of discrimination, okay? Period. Both people are being discriminated against for whatever particular reason, okay? A lot of people out there that are black like to say, well, I can't change my skin color. Well, unfortunately for you, you will never understand that there are a lot of LGBTQ individuals that can't change how they are. It's not gonna happen for a lot of us. I'm included in that scenario. I don't know how to love a woman. I'm never gonna love a woman. There's nothing about my that wants to love on a woman. It's never going to happen for me. Period. And so I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this man and he's saying that it hurts. And I'm like, you really don't think that your ignorant ass comments about trans people earlier in the episode wouldn't hurt her or wouldn't hurt someone else? And you don't see how that cop is discriminating against you and giving you a ticket, and how you're discriminating against another human being just because she's trans and not giving her a fair shot to be seen in your music video? Wow. Like, that right there just blew my mind. The only thing that I could appreciate about the scene was that he was authentically his ignorant self. Cool. If that's how he feels, then that's how he feels. But on top of that, I don't give a damn about what happened with him and the cop. I don't. Don't care. Don't care that his feelings were hurt, that he was racially profiled. Don't care that he has to go to court. Don't care that the judge didn't, motion for dismissal. I don't give a damn. You know why? Because life is a bitch, and he's clearly proven that through his comments and how he entertains the concepts in his brain regarding LGBTQ people. Life is a bitch. I don't want her in my music video because she's trans. The cop gave you a ticket because you black. Life is a bitch. I just hope and pray, well, I ain't praying, but I hope that through doing this show, I'm just hoping that maybe, just maybe, through time, that he'll come across enough people of the community or understand that his comments were kind of in relation to his feelings and how he was hurt that he got the, ticket from the cop. Then again, he probably will never see the similarities because his mind is hell-bent on the fact that he can't change his skin color, and he thinks that, people don't have to be gay. It is what it is. There are a lot of ignorant people in this world, and I feel like he was really, 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 really ignorant in that moment. Am I surprised? Not really. I'm shocked that Curtis didn't co-sign, because Curtis just seems to be the ultimate, in caps, the ultimate co-signers of all co-signers. But I don't know. I just was like, wow. Wow. And the fact that there wasn't a moment to be had there because no one challenged him on his viewpoint. And we just moved on from that. I don't know. I just felt, I don't know. And then on top of, Gutta wasn't there. Darrell was there. And Milan was there. Either one of them could have said something. I don't know. Either one of them could have said something. I don't understand why that was a moment that we moved past. I wouldn't have moved past that. It wouldn't have worked for me. It wouldn't have worked. Not that it would have been a whole fight, because they've been fighting over the dumbest shit, but it just wouldn't have worked for me. Anyways, what else do I want to talk about? I want to just briefly mention that All-Star 7 is a freaking phenomenal season. I love the fact that we get to deal with all of these queens that are super talented and have already proven themselves, because you know that what you're going to get is going to be as best as it can be, probably at 80 to 85, 90, 95, 100% on point. For me, my faves are Shea Coulee, Monet Exchange, Trinity, and I like Jinx Monsoon. I like Jada too, but Jada kind of been like in the back burner. She's been in the background for me like this season so far. She won last week's challenge due to her designs and her fashion, but she's just been in the background for me. I don't know. I felt like Raja and Jada should have been in the top 2 for me last week, but it was Trinity and Jada, and I can understand why. It is what it is, but I don't know. I absolutely love Drag Race. It is one of my top 5 favorite shows to watch on television, coupled with or sharing the spotlight with All American. All American is another fantastic show that's on television. I absolutely love it. And of course, I love the challenge. So the challenge All Stars right now gets a slot in my top 5 of all time to watch. And right now, I'm sitting with that being the 3 that I'm really, really into that comes on TV. I love Equalizer, but I don't know if it's in my top 5. But right now, the challenge, All Stars, and All American are in my top shows to watch on television. What are your top shows to watch on television? I'm curious to know. And then I want to touch base real quick, because I don't really have a dog in the fight, to be honest. But the concept of always speaking your mind and not allowing people to run over on you or to talk badly about you or to stop your bag or whatever. It seems that Monique is always in something with somebody or someone or a company, and she always comes off as the bitter black woman, the angry black woman, the one that you can't work with her or whatever. And I understand why people view her like that, but on the flip side, I'm appreciative that she is not a chick that bows down. She is not a chick that caves in. She is not a chick that bites her tongue. And it's at this point where if you do any dealings with her, you're gonna have to want to make sure that it's always like spotless, up to par, like 100. I do feel like this situation between her and DL Hughley, which by the way, I never really cared for DL Hughley, never saw anything that I liked or never laughed at any of his jokes. I don't know, he gives real bitter black man to me. And so it is what it is. Outside of this particular situation, I think both people could have definitely handled this situation better, because it sounds like the promoter is the reason for this confusion. If both parties were able to deliver documents, whether one was a contract or one was a deal memo, both parties have something to stand on for the reason as to why they feel the way that they feel. So ultimately, clearly, it's the promoter's fault. I'm not even getting into the name calling and, you know, she calling him down low. That's what DL stand for. And calling him a bitch and all this other stuff. Clearly, they have had run-ins before or dealings before. But in my mind, I'm like, why even waste your time being a part of this particular show if you don't really see it for this person at all, on DL's side or Monique's side? So I feel like both of them actually owe each other an apology. That's just my opinion. And I feel like they should both be giving all of their energy to the promoter. And I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Leave your comments below and let me know what you think about this. How do you feel about it? What's like, is it eating at your heart? It's not really eating at mine. I just want to get my point of view across. Anyways, leave your comments below and it would mean so much. Oh, before I go, I have some announcements. If you are looking for love and you live in the Atlanta area, definitely send me a selfie and a self-made video giving me your sign, your age, where you live, and why you're looking for love and why you would think you would be a good fit for my I'm Looking for Love dating show. That's going to be on Watch ACTV. I'm starting the pairings now for potential couples this week. So definitely get your video in. Also, it would be amazing if you check out Watch ACTV, period, okay? It's our online streaming network where we house original scripted content, and we are currently on Roku TV, Fire Stick, iOS, and Android. Watch ACTV. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you all so much for supporting me over the years. And yeah, if there's anything that you want me to talk about, leave your comments below.